Hello, hello. How's it going, guys? Kildor here, and welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator. Today we're going to be going over how to make $30,000 at minimum per day. And why is that number important? Well, that is because there is an achievement called Capitalism HO exclamation points, which is make $30,000 profit in a day. So first things first, you're going to want to save up at least, I would say probably around $20,000. Roughly. It can, the amount will vary, and we'll discuss that a little more in a second here. But first things first, you're going to want to box up literally everything. You cannot have any tables. You cannot have any empty shelves. I don't want to see any of that, all right? I want it all boxed up. And before you ask, let's pop one of these bad boys open. Yes, it will keep all of your items on there. Nothing's gonna disappear. You're chilling, all right? I know that was the first thing on your mind. But yeah, you're gonna want to get rid of everything. That's all you need to know. Plus, anyway, I'm gonna be rearranging everything soon, so it works out for me. You can leave one rack up, and we're gonna be using this one rack for one item. Now, it does not have to be this item in particular. This is actually not even the best option for this mission. I'm using the Epic Destiny box. Preferably, you'd probably want to use the Legendary. However, this may also work with the Rare Destiny box. If any of you try it down below, let me know. But here's what you're going to want to do. So you're going to want to start at the end of the day, get to 9 p.m., have your $20,000 ready, and you're going to want to go over to your stock order, and we're going to order a shit ton of these. And it's very important that you order these the day before, because the profits actually takes into account how much money you've lost that day and how much you've made. So you can kind of cancel yourself out. Also, it's really annoying you can't type in a custom number here, nor can you hold down the plus symbol. So you kind of have to do this manually. It's a pain in the ass. So I would recommend ordering around $20,000 worth of this, as long as your profit margins are wide enough to make over $30,000 throughout the day. Mine are, so we're gonna get. We'll get a little extra, because it is good to keep all of the shelves stocked just so customers will buy more. And the reason I recommend being at least level 30 for this is so that you can use these tables here. Now, the way that customers decide how many items to buy actually depends on how many items are on the shelf itself. So each one of these shelves here have they have 8 items on each one. So when a customer walks up to the shelf and they look at a specific shelf, they're going to roll a number between, I believe, 1 and 14. And whatever number it lands on, they divide it by 2, and that's how many they grab. And obviously, customers will go from shelf to shelf, so they can do this multiple times. You'll see some of the orders we get throughout the day are going to be absolutely insane. Also, you're going to want to ensure that your market price and your price value are very close. I'm only like 29 cents above market price, and that is just to ensure that more customers will purchase more of these. If the item is at market price, there's a 90% chance a customer will buy the item once they've engaged with the shelf. If it's 10% above, the customer can walk up to the shelf, they'll see that it's 10% above, and they'll be like, yeah, I don't know about that. Only a 75% chance. Yeah, so we're going for consistency here. So once you have your 2 shelves loaded up, you could probably use 3. Once you have all your boxes ordered, you're going to want to skip to the next day. Boom. And you can ignore the amount of dissatisfied customers. There's going to be a whole bunch of dissatisfied customers coming into your store. As you could see on the previous day, I made $52,000 while testing this method. So we're going to go on to day 158 here. We're going to pop our shop open, turn the lights on, and we're going to get our stockers stocking. I would highly recommend manning one of the cash registers yourself. So I'm only going to put 1 person on counter. I highly recommend having 2 cash registers, by the way, if you don't already. Get all these guys going. Let me readjust my monitor so I can actually see the bottom of my screen. There we go. And now this is where stuff starts getting crazy. People are going to come in. They're going to go absolutely ham on buying these boxes. Now, obviously, guys, if you're trying to get $30,000 in one day, it may be easier just to sell some of your most expensive cards and pray that you get lucky. I would highly advise that you save scum in that case, because there is a good chance that they won't be buying your cards every time. Hey, how's it going, man? Get to stocking shelves. We're still missing one more. Oh, there he is. Get to work. We got all 8 here. Obviously, you don't need 7 people stocking your shelves. You can help out a little bit if you want, but I'm what you call lazy, so I'm going to do the bare minimum. And yeah, that's all, folks. I mean, if you guys don't have to watch any more of this video if you don't want to. I'm just going to run through until the end of this day just so you guys can see just how much money we make. It's absolutely insane. 525. Also, I know, before someone says it in the comments below, I know you can use a numpad to make these credit card purchases much faster. Unfortunately, I have a small form factor keyboard, so I don't have a numpad. Yeah, very unfortunate. I might have to get a new keyboard just for this game. Also, make sure your thingies are set up. We ain't got nothing. I probably didn't need to take down my display cases. However, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's almost 10 a.m. and I feel like we've already made over $5,000. 735. Also, I'm pretty sure no one pays cash with this much money. I just noticed that now. It's all card. They're doing some 12-month affirm type purchases here on these $735 worth of booster boxes. May the luck be in all of your favors. Jeez Louise. How many of these people are going to be losing money? Not many, because for some reason in this game, opening packs almost always guarantees you're generating profit, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, even with 7 people here, we're not really keeping the shelves as full as I would like. So if you guys do this yourselves, maybe put your rack somewhere close to the register so you could restock a lot faster yourself. Because it is quite important that there are as many boxes on the shelf as possible whenever a customer chooses which shelf to look at. Alright, I'm going. Don't rush me. Could be going a lot faster. Yeah, even a very fast cashier is quite slow compared to even me trying to do this, which is kind of crazy. It's only 11 a.m. and I think we've passed the $10,000 mark. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of this day we're sitting at another 50K, which is way overkill. Which is why I said you could probably do this method with one of the cheaper boxes. I don't know what the profit margins are looking like on them. I mean, I could check. It's okay. It's okay. Just know that you don't have to do it the exact same way that I'm doing it, and things should work out. Oh, hello, sir. That do be a lot of boxes. $840. I think the most expensive purchase I've had so far was 10 of these. Yeah, not every customer is gonna even have enough to purchase that many. I really need to make a video on customers and how they work. I keep on referencing this guide on Steam that talks about everything. One thing to keep in mind is that every customer that spawns in, they have a random amount of money based on your store level and a few other factors. And I think only like 5% of customers are considered very rich. I could be wrong, so don't quote me there. And those are the types of customers that are going to be coming in and buying your $10,000 cards. I know some people were saying, "Man, I've had this $15,000 card in my shop for 3 days and it's just not selling." Well, unfortunately, not only do you have to get a very rich customer to come in, but you also have to hope that they actually look at the card, because it's also likely that they could come into the store and buy your $2 booster packs, because that happens to be the shelf they randomly select and that's all that's on there, you know. But since these are the only 2 things we have available, obviously, oh, I should also be talking about the reason this works. So I'm actually going to open the guide quick just to get one specific number. I do apologize. I probably have a customer at my counter. They can wait. They can wait. Okay. So 40% of your customers come into your store with specific items on their list, of which they can have between 1 and 6 items on their list, and those will be the items that they look for specifically and buy. And then the other 60% of customers are what we like to call our money makers. They just go to a random shelf and they buy whatever is there as long as they can afford it. And that is why this works. And that is also why at the end of the day we will have roughly 40% of customers upset. Slightly less, because some customers will be coming in specifically looking for these boxes, although the likelihood is obviously low. What determines what a customer comes to your store looking for? Well, it is seemingly completely random, but it is based on items that you have unlocked compared to your level. So even if you haven't purchased the item, like let's say we have this wind battle deck here. Let's say I never purchased the license and I've never bought it or stocked it. A customer can still come into the store looking for it as long as you meet the level requirement to purchase said license. So that if a lot of you guys are wondering, like, why the hell do I have so many dissatisfied customers, man? One of the main contributing factors to that is definitely, well, you just don't have the license, you don't have the item, and that's what they want. That's 40% of customers, man, just coming in looking for very specific things. Now our stalkers are doing a great job. The sales have slowed down a lot. We're still sitting at almost, have we passed 20,000 already? We may have, or we may be getting close. I lost track of where we started at. How's it going, sir? And it's very important that you're on the register yourself just to get customers in and out as fast as possible so they can go despawn and more customers can spawn. I want to see at least one customer come in and get like $1,000 worth of these boxes. On my test run, it happened. Oh, it was grand just to see all the boxes fly. Boom! How's it going today? There we go. 420. We're almost at 4 o'clock. We have to have. I think I started with 20,000 on the day. So we're almost at 30,000 already, and we still have 5 hours and 13 minutes left to go in the day before the shop is closed. In the meantime, maybe we should open a pack. Boom! Absolutely nothing. How's it going? Sorry for the wait. $45. And just do yourself a favor and make sure the numbers it's a round number so you don't have to give out change on the off chance they do pay cash. There we go. Okay, so we have had a few people paying cash, but it's only for the smaller purchases. Curious if there's like a set number that once it's met, they always pay with card. We're at like 12 minutes. Okay, so this video is not going to be too long, thankfully. I'm sure most of you get the gist by now. You know, honestly, we're at the point where we could probably just set one of our dudes to... Hey, you! Go man the counter. There we go. We'll help out a bit. Alright, unfortunately our squad is doing a little too good of a job here. It's going to be hard to actually get some work done. Got to follow the customers around, pray that they grab something. Yeah, you like that? You like what you're seeing? No? Alright. Well, this guy might be one of those dissatisfied customers that buy nothing. There he goes. One of the 60% or 40%. Loser. It is tempting, isn't it? Bada bing, bada boom. All right, you know what? we're just gonna pause until the end of the day. I'll be right back. All right, and it is now 9 p.m. Everyone has left the store except for our best employee. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. So yeah, we're now sitting at $71,000, so we can go ahead, press enter, and start the next day. Take a look at how much we've made. So we made $48,000 today. A little less than I made yesterday. But that's just completely dependent on how much money customers have when they come into the store and how high the rolls are, I suppose. 82 dissatisfied. However, this is more than enough to get that achievement. So if you've liked the video, guys, subscribe for more. We've got more videos in the pipeline. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.